Okay, before I start, let me tell you that I am a decent artist. I'm not perfect, just like everyone else, and I have worked up ever since I started doing art when I was 5 years old. Um, I started this cartoon thing all the way in Labor Day of 2013 with the comic Antoine-kun, which basically was a self-insert of me and my family into the Osamatsu-kun theme songs, and I still do enjoy those. However, as time went on, I quickly realized that I was going from art that I really liked and would do a whole lot, and would keep the entire time, has now turned into art that I have to constantly worry about for fear of idea theft or copyright and stuff like that. So, as the years went on, I was starting to worry about what my comics were going to be like and how I should make them, and how should I express my artistic talents in a way that would impress people that would eventually read them or watch these videos on them once I upload them to YouTube. So once I made one of my most recent comics, B-Man, which was a parody of tokusatsu in general, like Power Rangers or Metal Heroes and all of that crap. Once I made that, that was pretty much what I've been doing until now. I mean, I technically started the parody stuff back at the Barnyard Animals as the Dragon Ball Z characters, which was a pretty funny phase for me. And with this newest comic that I'm working on, I just decided to basically I can't speak today. Basically, with this new comic I'm working on, called Aunt Adam, basically, I'm trying to do my own original story without the need of parody and stuff like that. And I'll explain everything that goes into this comic in a later video, but for right now I want to focus on the characters and plots, and then we'll just go on ahead from there. This starts out with the magic hand scam, and I just wanted to tell the audience that I introduced the titles to these in the Seinfeld format, as in I describe in very few words in this case, or in just one word in the rest of the comics cases, what the plot's gonna be about. So, my character is canonically 11 years old, so when he stumbles upon a very obvious scam and is turned into a robot and is knocked out after transforming, it gets a little awkward once this man actually tries to get him back to him. And I'm guessing it's because my character got super intelligence after turning into a robot that he realizes how stupid that is, and then he flies off, hoping to never speak of this. Unfortunately, forgetting about this isn't as easy as it seems. I accidentally blast my phone, I can't even sit in the seat at the bus, although I'm doing pretty well in my studies. And then when I go somewhere else to train my robo powers, I can punch through sandbags and kick titanium. I also can't eat. Yeah, that's most upsetting to me. But it's at that moment that my character robo senses something, and it turns out to be a Hydra. And then all of a sudden, my character transforms. Yeah, just like that. No reason, no prompting, just... Even my character points this out. Anyway, at this point he knows what he needs to do. He dizzies the Hydra, then flames it. Wow. And then freezes it in ice and then flies away. We have Progress up next. The man from the previous comic who tried to scam Antoine basically says that he's been at this for 5 years with other projects in the making, and oh boy, here comes. We finally get to see other members of my family, my 5-year-old sister Johnny and my stepdad Chad, and Johnny is basically playing and Chad's fixing up the slide for her as she notices a flying fist. This fist turns out to be mine as I quickly reconnect so no one notices. And Johnny notices. And then she goes on this big speech about robot domination that she's scared of. And I comfort her knowing that I'll take care of it if that happens. And then a robot passes by and I fly over to that specific area. And then a robot rooster kicks me down. Seriously, springs went loose and everything. And then a big battle gets out. I managed to outsmart the robot enough to just kick it at the back of the head. Or, in this case, punch it. A mind control USB falls out. And we get to see this character's backstory. Basically, he was saved and then used by the TSM people. And if I were to make a guess, it'd be the exact same man who scammed Antoine. So, the robot flies away, and they both agree to spread the news about the company. And this emotionally exhausts me, to the point where I just go home and play games with my sister. And that's the end of that comic. Okay, I'm sorry that I couldn't finish the entire comic. But, basically, I'm going to review the other parts in separate videos, just to make things a little bit easier on myself. So, until then, bye-bye.